Good evening, and welcome to A Mind of Valor by Tolbert, Westerfield Tolbert. You can find these broadcasts on our website, westtolbert.com. The blog is called Westerfields. This is A Mind of Valor. If you've been joining us over the last 22 days, we've been tasked with going live at least once a day, every day for 30 days, going over the 25 contiguous valor principles. And I thank you for joining me thus far on this experience. If you've been joining us every day, we've gone over uh, different ways that we can use mental models and first principles to ask better questions in our question and decision making processes. We've talked about how the different layers of understanding that we bring into our decision making help us to produce better outcomes. And we keep asking ourselves, how can we be present in every moment, in every experience, and ask better questions, ask more thought provoking questions, ones that reflect an understanding of the context that we are in and where we find ourselves. Thus far, we've gone over vision, vices, ambition, attitude, attention and awareness, love, language, operations, resolve, our physiology, orientation, responsiveness, relationships, and reciprocity. Just to round those out and just go over them once again, and just to highlight why these are important. When we are going into decision making processes and we are trying to make the best possible outcome be realized, we have to take our time and put effort into the questions that we ask ourselves in the beginning when we are setting the stage and framing the context of what we will be working on and working through. It helps us to establish better processes and refine our processes as we go through our work and our labor on a daily basis and in groups, and as we form community around the different ideas we want to bring to reality. One of the things that we talked about early on was vision, and how having a vision for your life and for your experiences is supremely important. It allows us to not only frame what we are about to walk into, but seek possibilities even outside of what maybe our present moment may expose. And when we go into the the process of creating a vision, we are looking for different domains of understanding that we can bring into our own to make a plan that is refined and clean cut. And oftentimes, when we are um, seeking to build out our vision, we are in the environment and we cannot see past the environment that we are currently in. But vision would have us to see past where we are presently at, and the expectation is that we are looking beyond even what the present moment may dictate, but allowing our imagination to really take hold to build something out that doesn't yet exist, and just trusting the process, and trusting the process that you're going into this with, that the resources will be provided based on the fact that you're going to seek out mentors, you're going to seek out the necessary questions to understand what blind spots exist and what opportunities will present themselves through the process. This will require having an understanding of our vices and our blind spots when making decisions, and what our biases are when we are making decisions. Our attitude has to be one in which we are excited about entering the work and excited about engaging in the processes every day as we go through. And we have to keep a high level of energy and that's touching on our physiology and maintaining a high energy state as we are moving through, so that when we come up against obstacles in the project or in the workflow, that we are not just taken off guard or just totally obliterated, but that even when we are working from a place of joy and excitement, when obstacles come, we see opportunities and we are enthusiastic about solving those problems and those challenges as they present themselves. Always being mindful of our physiology and how our breathing plays a part in our focus and our concentration, being mindful of our how our physiology um, will allow us to bring a centeredness to the questions that we're asking and bring a centeredness to the work, and just how our state of mind when we are engaging projects affects those of the people around us. That's the whole idea of when we're bringing love to the project, and the energy and our frequency, and how when we are aligned and we are congruent, we give off a particular energy that lets the people around us know that they can also walk in that alignment and walk in that congruency and bring to the table an enthusiasm and a joy that can also be sown into the project. So when we are displaying our highest and best selves, we allow other people around us to also display their highest and best selves as we work and we build community. This aligns the work and this orients everyone to the space and the task at hand. And once we are all oriented to the same shared mission, vision, and values, then we can move forward in a more strategic, aligned way. And that strategy is one where communication is not frowned upon, but ideas are brought to the table and allowed to be vetted, and different perspectives are allowed an opportunity to take root and be valued as part of the conversation. And those are ways that we build community, that we build trust, and we can sustain a high level of engagement. Also, never to forget the language that we use, that we bring to the table. The first degree of language that we keep internal, how we're talking to ourselves, and how we are addressing what we think is possible. And then when we have a healthy internal conversation, the conversation that we have with people that we are in community can also be healthy and reflect a high level of optimism and problem solving and excitement around what we are doing. Now, if we can pull these things together, then we can resolve to see things through to the end. We can engage in tasks that align with others. So there's congruency and there's reciprocity. So there's an equal exchange of ideas and energy and shared time and space. All these come together to make the work that we're doing beneficial and healthy, and strengthen our community. And community allows us to go far together and to go longer together. Therefore, we build and we work. And together, that is our mission. Our mission is to do more aligned than we can do individually. So, thank you on this day 22 as we continue to ask ourselves better questions and put forth our values into this public discourse. And so when we work together, we can truly all benefit, and we can do more with our more than with our abilities, and we can do separately. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to strengthen each other. We want to make the most of every resource and make the most of what is available to us. And that's a particular type of unity that doesn't come easy, but with great effort and patience can be achieved. So allow us this opportunity to achieve together and build community. This is A Mind of Valor. My name is Westerfield Tolbert. This is day 22. We're going for 30. And so I'm happy that you've been with me thus far. And as we move forward, we just look to continue to expand, lay a great, strong foundation, and have deeper roots. And soon we will be bringing on different guests so we can have some engaging conversations and really talk through a number of issues, primarily what I like to call people's different subject matter expertise, everything from tour management to music and branding to finance to life insurance. The list goes on and on. And that's what we're aiming for. And so allow my goal to be our goal and um, our shared dialogue. All right. Until next time on day 23, I'll talk to you soon.